Hello everybody, it's Mike the Baldadonis. And today is Thursday, which means it's
Conspiracy Theories Thursday.
with Gary from the gym. So what are we talking about today?
How you doing, Mike?
Good, thank you.
Today I thought I'd do something light, interesting, and eye-opening.
All right, let's hear it.
And the conspiracy is that on this planet, trees used to be 3.5 miles to 60 miles tall.
60 miles.
60 miles. Okay, and the evidence is on the planet. They're called mesas, M-E-S-A. It's a Spanish word for
Big ass tree.
no, rocks, or a flat rock with high peaks. You know, today's media talks about them being mountains or made out of molten lava. But you'll understand that a lot of these mesas have hexagonal shapes like cells of a plant. And these mesas are petrified, fossilized rock or wood that's turned to rock. So I just want to start in the beginning. When I was young, and it's still here in California, the redwood trees, Sequoia National Park, the trees there are 275 feet and like 36.5 feet in diameter. So those are the big trees. You see pictures of them when you drive a car through them, and it was like, wow, that's amazing.
Right.
So then, as I got older and I did a little research, I found out we have mesas that show evidence of these trees that can be 3.5 miles tall and up to 60, as I said. The diameters on these are like 3.5 miles. You know, a mile to 3.5 miles. And mesas, they look like this. I did a little crude drawing. You know, they're flat and have high peaks. One mesa that that's pretty famous is the movies. I went to go see Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and what they had there was the Devil's Tower, where the spaceship would land on that, and then man and an alien would get together, and then they take off, you know. And but the point of the story is the Devil's Tower in the movie, and that is the stump of a tree that used to be 3.5 miles tall. Anyway, what I'm getting at, so I just want to bring this up. It's amazing. You can do some homework. So this Devil's Tower is in Wyoming, in the United States. It's in we have a Devil's Tower National Monument. You can go visit it anytime you want. The structure of this monument, or this Devil's Tower, is hexagonal, and they're all straight up and down, and they curve into the earth as if it was a tree trunk. You can compare these to real tree trunks and the shapes, and they look almost the same as for structure. So the trees we have today, they're like little toothpicks. We get anywhere from 30 feet to 100 feet. We had the big ones that they saved in California, like I said, 275 feet. What was it, General, I forget the name of it, General, they call it General something. I'll come up with it in a second. But anyway, these mesas have hexagonal shapes, and they have a cross-section of the tower that have, you know, whatever. Can I start all over again?
Oh, no, keep going.
In Cape Town, Africa, they have a mesa. It's 3 kilometers in diameter, which would be like a 1.75 miles. And that one, with the mathematics, it comes out to like 60 kilometers tall, which is like 36 miles tall. 36 miles, just imagine a tree 36 miles. I mean, that's like from, I don't know, you can think about it, your hometown to Boston, or whatever. What's 36 miles from your home? That's how tall, yeah, it is. So it's way up there in the atmosphere. Anyway, You'll find a lot of these mesas all over the planet. Australia, Italy, Argentina, USA, Canada, Namibia, Africa, Ethiopia, and Venezuela. They're all documented, and you can just Google it if you like. In Ireland, they have the Great Causeway. There's over 40,000 interlocking, they call basha columns, and they're hexagonal too. So that was a living plant at one time, or a living tree. And the mass media wants us to believe that it's lava that came up through the earth and it all like melted. And see, lava doesn't have structure per se, it just wobbles. The reason I brought this up too is because Hawaii right now is having all kinds of volcano problems, and you can, if you look on TV, you can see how the magma just flows and it just follows gravity and goes right down to the ocean. So when you see these mesas, they don't have
anything smooth at all.
Anything smooth. It's all structured. So this is why I bring that up. So I don't know what to say. So anyway, in the 1800s, you can see photos of 1800s. These big, massive trees are about as tall as, wide as, you know, the diameter as wide as houses today, 2-story houses. And these people just cut them up, and I don't know what they did with them, but you see big trees, a lot bigger than what we got today. A video they might like to watch, I watched a couple years ago, I've been involved with this for a while, is there are no forests on Earth. And what she means by that is that the forest that we see today on our planet is nothing in comparison to what evidence that we see that trees were back thousands of years ago. So I just bring this up as a fun, interesting, check it out conspiracy. 3.5 miles tall, you know, that's a small one. A tree. Imagine a tree being 3.5 miles up in the air. And that's basically all I guess I'm gonna say. So that's it, Mike.
All right, so check out Mesa.
Mesa, yeah, M-E-S-A.
All right, guys. So thank you very much for tuning into our videos. We appreciate it very much. Gary enjoys doing this, and I enjoy hanging out with him and listening to what he's got to say.
Oh, it's just interesting, something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Open up your eyes. Right?
You'll never see. Yeah, you look at mountains and you'll see them in a different manner. See, we're brought up, you know, mountains were made from lava, mountains were made from the crush pushing up and what have you. But if you do a little research, you'll realize that a lot of the mountains that we see, or they call mountains, are actual trees that have been petrified through years and years. You know?
So until the next video, everybody, Baldadonis out.
Okay.